Smart money woman. Oh, personally, I enjoyed myself reading this book. Arese Ugwu did an extremely great work. I'm somebody that is not quick to, buy something because everybody is talking about it. I always want to take my time because I'm using money to buy it, right? So I do what we call delayed gratification, first of all, just to be sure that this thing is not hype, because I wouldn't want to buy something and then I'll just realize that, oh, it's a hype. But I finally got Smart Money Woman, right? And I enjoyed every bit of it. Now, if you are a lady, bring your seats close. This book is for every female who is trying to attain independence, right? Who's trying to have financial freedom. This book is for them, right? So personally, I learned a lot of things, and I even had to jot. I was reading and jotting it down. Now, the first rule for you to be a smart money woman is that, number one, do not invest in things you don't understand. So somebody comes to tell you, if you bring 100,000, yeah, if you bring 100,000, you are going to be getting 300,000. And you be like, oh, 300,000. You are not even asking, how come? What are you doing with my money? That, do you understand? So you just want to invest because you need money. Smart money woman teaches that do not invest in things you do not understand. Now, another thing that I got from this book is, a smart money woman do not wait for financial surprises. She strategically creates a system around it. In other words, when money enters your account, you are not like, who sent this money? Do you understand? So more like the book taught that as a woman who wants to live a kind of life you want in your head, you are supposed to create more than one stream of income. Do you understand? You're supposed to have multiple streams of income for yourself. So your salary should not just be the thing you're expecting. Money should be coming from. In fact, she was advising, if you can have 3 to 4 streams of income, please go ahead and do. That's the only way you can fund the lifestyle, the baby girl lifestyle that you want. Having multiple streams of income. Now, there was something about this book that caught my attention. She asked a very crucial question, and that question is, if you were to lose your job now as a person, how long can the money in your account sustain you? At that point, I was like, hell. That was like straight bullet, right? So in that moment, you want to stop and like, how much the money in my account, how long can it really take me if I was to lose a job? Or sincere to yourself by yourself. So by the time you start asking yourself that question, then another thing she talked about is having a retirement plan. Your retirement plan shouldn't be your children. Your retirement plan shouldn't be that, oh, once I am old, my children will take care of me. No, as a person, you need to have a retirement plan. Not even pension. Pension shouldn't be your retirement plan. You have to create a system that still pays you even when you are not working. Right, you have to create a system. Then another thing she talked about in the book is establish an investment goal. Right, so establishing an investment goal, yes, is that your savings is not money that will save you when you don't have money. No. Savings are something that you are keeping the money, hoping that you will use it for something very important, something that will bring you more money. That's what she described as saving. Saving is that money that you are hoping that will bring you more money. So if I am working, do you understand? For instance, if I am working and my salary is maybe 150,000 or 100,000, whatever amount, and I'm having a saving somewhere, that money that I'm saving is so that I can use it to start up something else that will bring me more money the way my salary is coming in. Do you understand? In this book, we also see the difference between emergency funds and saving. Your emergency fund is not your saving. Emergency fund is the money you keep aside in case of emergency, and saving is the money you keep aside for saving. Do you understand? Emergency funds is like, okay, I'm keeping this money. Maybe if my phone falls into the water or something just happened, I can take money from there. Do you understand? But a lot of persons mix this up. They keep emergency funds and call it saving. So when things go sour, you see them running to their savings and calling it emergency fund. Do you understand? This book tells us that we should distinguish these two things. They are totally two different things, right? So your emergency funds is different from your savings. Take note of that. Then I talked about investing in shares, investing in stock market. You are using data every day. Like, have you thought of buying shares with the company? Do you understand? So this company should not just be the one taking from you. You should also be the one. You should also be benefiting from that company. So learn to buy shares. Like, I consider this book one of my favorite, and I'm adding it to like my favorite collection. I will constantly go back to it because there are a lot of lessons. Even if they were talking about, even if the book was talking about different characters and all of those stuff, it was passing the message it needs to pass. So at that point, it dawned on me that social media. Have you thought of buying shares with social media? The social media app that we are using every time, you can actually buy shares with them. So this book was talking about investing in stock market, and that way, if you buy shares with them, they are also going to fund your lifestyle. Now, another thing this book talked about that struck my attention is broke. the meaning of broke. You know, we see broke as when someone starts rising. That one is a different direction at all. Broke, according to Arese Ugwu, is when that thing that is funding your lifestyle can no longer fund your lifestyle. So let's imagine that I'm receiving a salary of 100,000 naira, but by the side, I have a side hustle that gives me money of about 500, that's half a million naira. And it's that side hustle that is funding my lifestyle. Do you understand? If that side hustle eventually stop giving me money, I'm broke. Broke doesn't mean that I'm not earning money, I'm not earning salary. But if whatever is funding my lifestyle stop funding my lifestyle, then I'm broke. So that's one that we call broke. That's when Sapa starts rising, we say, no, that is a different level entirely. This is broke on its, like on a nature, when you're not able to maintain. So as a man, you are working, but they sack you from work. Do you understand? That thing that is funding your lifestyle, maybe you are still working, doing from hand to mouth, but as far as you cannot maintain that lifestyle, then you are broke. Arese Ugwu made this known through this book. Another thing she talked about, as a lady who wants to be financially independent, learn to find joy in what you do, learn to find purpose in what you do. If what you do is not making you feel purposeful, then you are wasting your time. Honestly, it's just a matter of time. You just find out that you feel like they're using you in your place of work. So whatever you are doing, whatever job you are doing, just make sure that you are enjoying what you are doing. Force yourself to enjoy what you are doing. If you're not enjoying it, quit and try to start earning from what you love doing. That's the only way you find purpose in what you are doing. So this book had a lot, like a lot of beautiful things inside, right? And I'm keeping it because I want to constantly go back to it and see what area have I not applied. Number one, have multiple streams of income. Don't just depend on one salary. If they are to sack you from your job, how long is the money in your account able to sustain you? That's a big question she asks in this book. Stop investing in things you do not know. Ask questions. Invest with stock market, all those things that consume your money every day. Think of buying shares. Is it noodles? Think of buying shares with them. Do you understand? What else? Now you know what broke means, when that thing that funds your lifestyle can no longer fund your lifestyle, right? What else? Your savings is different from your emergency fund. Separate those two things. Savings is meant to help you establish another stream of income that will bring you more money, right? So I particularly enjoy myself reading this book. If you don't like reading bulky books, if you don't like reading voluminous book, there's a movie on this, Smart Money Woman. It's on YouTube. You can go and stream it there. She was gracious enough, she was generous enough to have left the movie on YouTube, so you can go and stream it there, right? With this said, we've come to the end of this segment, Smart Money Woman by Arese Ugwu. I gave this book a 5-star because I loved it. Now there's something I want to tell you. If you have a beautiful story, you have a very beautiful idea, a beautiful message, be it Christian message, whatever message that you feel you want to share with the world, but you don't know how to bring it to life, feel free to use the link in this post right now, or just check the link in our bio, right? Click on the link and send us a message. One of the beautiful services we offer at My Creative World is to help you turn your mere ideas into a full-fledged book, right? So we'll help you bring your ideas and make it a reality. We'll help you make it a book. Do you understand? So please feel free to send us a message. And if you're still watching up to this point and it's your first time seeing us, thank you so much for staying up to this point. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe before you tell me you forget. And to all our returning viewers, you know the drill. You are the real MVPs. Thank you so much for being to this point. I love you so much. Until I see you, keep reading life. Bye.